Welcome back, true believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans, to another very exciting episode of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales 101. So even though it has been fairly interesting lately on the Marvel Games side of things with the recent release of Marvel's Avengers, we still have yet to receive any major updates relating to the most anticipated next-gen release of the PlayStation 5, with none other than the launch title of that next-gen console, of course, being Miles Morales. But luckily for us, that all changes today. So a few hours ago, at the time of this recording, the official PlayStation Twitter page went on to promote a brand new PlayStation 5 event occurring next week on September 16th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And while the specific details of the article itself heavily indicate that we will most likely receive some brand new footage and/or trailer of Miles Morales PS5 in action during this event, this post is much more intriguing knowing the fact that both Brian Horton, who is indeed the creative director of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, as well as the entire company of Insomniac Games themselves, fully retweeted PlayStation's post. And considering how we already received another major showcase of their next AAA game to release later on in the future of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, I do think it's safe to say that they're not talking about that game in this particular instance, and instead are referring to new footage to be shown soon of Miles Morales. Especially seeing how Brian Horton himself retweeted this post, it makes it all the more obvious. But to fully read the extremely brief article itself, it was written by Sid Schumann, who is in fact the senior director over at Sony Interactive Entertainment Content Communications. And he goes on to quickly state, before PlayStation 5 launches this holiday, we wanted to give you one more look at some of the great games coming to PS5 at launch and beyond. Our next digital showcase will weigh in at around 40 minutes, and feature updates on the latest titles from worldwide studios and our world-class development partners. Tune in live on Twitch or YouTube this Wednesday, September 16th at the respective time zone to see what's next for PS5. And just to reiterate in case you're somehow unaware, yes, Insomniac Games have now been completely bought by Sony Interactive Entertainment, making them a direct first-party worldwide studio. So not only are all the signs fully coming together and pointing to the most likely fact that we will indeed receive brand new footage and/or gameplay of Miles Morales PS5 in action during this PlayStation 5 event, but I'm also pretty much 100% sure that we're going to receive a full-on price and release date reveal of the PlayStation 5 console itself. Now, just as a heads up in case this turns out to be true, it was rumored a couple months ago that the possible release date and price of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales and the PlayStation 5 itself are both set to release the same exact day on November 20th. As for the prices, it was potentially leaked that the physical edition of the PS5 was going to come out at around $499, and that the standalone spin-off game of Miles Morales PS5, considering that it is going to be shorter than that of Spider-Man PS4, is going to be set at a full price of $39.99 USD. Although, as for whether or not the prices and release date of the game and console turn out to be true is still unknown at this point. But obviously, if there was any official chance of us receiving a complete release date and price of both Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales and the PS5 itself, it would surely be at this upcoming event. And as a fun reminder for any of you who may be interested in something really darn cool to be revealed during this event, is that Jeff Keighley previously interviewed the head of PlayStation marketing, Eric Lempel. And during that interview, Eric did potentially tease the possibility of PlayStation 5 bundles being announced before launch as well. And even though I'm not entirely sure if this is possibly hinting at a Miles Morales themed PS5 console, just like how we received a Spider-Man PS4 themed console back in 2018, is still a questionable factor as of right now. But I'm guaranteeing you all right now, if they end up revealing a Miles Morales PS5 themed console, as well as a Miles Morales PS5 Collector's Edition, then I am going to go flat out bankrupt. But no matter what happens, I know for a fact that I can't wait until all the amazing Miles Morales PS5 greatness starts coming in full force just only a few days from now. Especially considering all the mixed feelings that I currently have for Marvel's Avengers, I think it's safe to say that Miles Morales PS5 is going to feel like a breath of fresh air, and I personally just can't wait until that time comes. But with all that said, everyone, that's the video I have for you today, and please let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. What do you think about this exciting PlayStation announcement of us receiving some brand new information on September 16th, and do you think that we're going to see Miles Morales there in full force? Again, I personally think it's a done deal that we're going to see some aspect of Miles Morales one way or another during this PS5 event. And if we end end up getting some gameplay, the full-on release date, and a possible collector's edition or PS5 themed bundle of the game all at once during this event, I know for a fact that I'm going to completely lose my mind. But until that time comes, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy. And without further ado, peace out.
Well, the trailer you've seen is just the tip of the iceberg. We have a lot more to share in the coming months. And from all of us Insomniac Games, please take care and we'll talk to you soon.